Hi guys, welcome to tonight's meetup. I'd like to introduce you to messenger marketing and chatbots. First of all, this venue is called Space Cubed, and you can get some more information about Space Cubed and their membership offerings. It's a co-working space. It's top class. It's probably, in my opinion, the best in the city, and yeah, it's really well organized and great service. You can find out more about some special offer that they have here for you with a 20% discount. Cool. The agenda tonight is why Facebook Messenger for marketing and why do you need to build a chatbot, and we'll also run through a use case example. Hi, so my name is Hilton Davido. I'm part of a group of what we call new opportunity digital marketers that have embraced messenger marketing. So we do things a little bit differently. We don't totally rely on traditional landing pages and opt-in forms. We use what we call the art and the science of conversational marketing. And if you ask any seasoned digital marketer, they'll tell you that the results that we are getting are like they're really unheard of. So what do? I train people to create amazing chatbots, and even if you have no coding experience, you can still build a chatbot. There are platforms there that will allow you to build a chatbot just through drag and drop without having to know any code. What else do? I have streamlined my business to provide templates that are specific for a certain use case, like driving traffic into retail businesses. And so what I've created is a templatized system, and I have tried to stay away from building custom chatbots, which are very time consuming and labor intensive and costly. With a templated system, it's cost effective and it allows a business to scale. And at the end of the day, the chatbot has a specific purpose, and it's in this case, it's to drive traffic to a business. And I'll give you an example. For a restaurant, if I'm asked to build a chatbot where you can ask questions about the menu and upcoming events and stuff like that, we can most certainly do it, and it's achievable. But if you could imagine, like if you had a lot of clients, each client would be specific with specific content, and so this is where it's time consuming. Whereas if you're providing a service just to get people into the restaurant to fill the seats, you can use a template and the customization is minimal. So why Facebook Messenger? So essentially what you want to be doing is you want to be on the platform where people are. So if your target audience are using Facebook Messenger, and there's like 1.3 billion people that are using Messenger, then it makes sense to reach those people where they're at. So a lot of people spending time on their mobile phone. So my particular situation is in 2015, I was running a business building mobile apps, hence the name of the business being Appreneur. And I started off getting into mobile apps. First of all, I was involved in a startup called Linkapub, where we built an app. And so when I got involved in that business, and I got involved in the development side as a project manager, that's when I got a taste of mobile apps. And I then progressed to wanting to put games on the App Store and the Google Play Store. So I went through a process of what's called reskinning. So you would go to a platform like Unity where you would buy the engine or the source code, and then what you would do is you would just change the theme of a game. And so I published half a dozen games on each of the major stores, and I think I missed the boat. The people that had been doing that from about 2012 had some huge success. Then the market became absolutely saturated, and anyway, it was a good experience, and some of those games are still up there. That led me on a path to providing mobile apps for business, and so in 2015 I would be telling business owners that they need a mobile app so that people could come in and they could get notifications from the business for offers. They would be able to place an order and stuff like that. There's certainly a lot you can do with a custom app for a business. But if you look at the graph here, you can see that around 2015, the number of, messaging apps have surpassed social networks. Global monthly active, okay, so the number of users on the 4 messaging apps surpassed the number of users on the social networks. And so I also noticed that it was difficult to get people to download apps. So there was a decline. Well, not so much a decline, but there was just an increase in the number of people using messenger apps. So if you were sitting in a room and watching people on their phone, like majority of people were doing something related to messaging. So I just want to talk to you about the difference in marketing on email and messenger. So traditionally, if you're sending out an email campaign, your average open rate, according to these statistics over here, it could be around about 22%, with click-through rates of around 3%. And what we're experiencing currently on Messenger are average open rates of 80% or more, and click-through rates of 30% or more. So that's one of the reasons that you should be considering marketing on Messenger, because you can 4 times your click-through rate. So some more statistics for you. Consumers are more likely to shop with a business that they can message. Consumers they like getting personalized messages from business. This is from survey results. And consumers would rather message than call customer service. So the percentages there, 53, 61, 56, they're not huge, but there's definitely an indication of a trend towards people using messaging apps to communicate with businesses more and more. Just to give you an idea of the shift in our the method of communication, okay? So we're looking over here at messaging and emails, and we've not included phone calls, but what the previous slide was telling you how people are moving away from phone calls to Messenger, and now we're comparing the change in the way we communicate with regard to messaging and emails. And you can see that back in 2014, it was a 50-50 split between messaging and email, and statistics are showing right up to 2016, where there was a huge swing towards messaging over email. So if you think about it, ask yourself that question. When you're communicating with family and friends, what are you using? Are you emailing them, or are you sending them a message? And then if your answer is, yeah, most of the time I'm communicating with people, I'm sending a message rather than an email. So then you can ask yourself the question, well, why wouldn't I start messaging my customers rather than emailing them. So, you know, when I communicate with my team, we do it all through Messenger. Oh, not through, actually not through Messenger, but through a messaging app, like Slack or something like that. But we don't email at all. So, why should you care? Okay, so you've got a huge market on Facebook, 1.3 billion monthly active users. Email is getting fatigued, okay? So Harvard Business Review says that while email open rates are at 20%, messaging gets 80% or more. And loved apps, messaging apps are preferred over email with every age group, except those 45 years and older. So that includes me, but it's not all of us that are 45 years and older that prefer email. So next slide. So why do you need to build, or why you need to build a bot? Let's have a look at this. Okay, so I'm going to give you a practical example of why you need to build a bot. So imagine a restaurant has a birthday program and they want to increase their customer base and get traffic into their business. So what you can do is you can build a birthday bot. So here this business is offering a birthday brunch special. So it says buy one brunch meal and get the second half price. So typically what you can do is you can create an ad that says that, let me just go back because I want to go through that video with you. You can create an ad that is advertising to people whose birthday is coming up in the next 7 days, and people that are located around the business. So it can be laser targeted marketing, and typically we can run programs at about $5 a day. So I'm going to now go to the next slide, and I'm going to show you a video of how you can, you know, what the birthday bot actually looks like. So I'll just wait for this to load. So I'll just tell you that a chatbot is simply software that lets you communicate with your customers inside of messaging apps. So here somebody's clicked on an ad and it says fantastic, so it's for a coupon offer for a birthday gift. So we're asking for their email. It's a very seamless process to get the email. Next we ask them for their phone number, because we want to be able to do multi-touch marketing. We want to touch them on email, touch them on SMS as well. So now we've delivered the coupon, and there's conditions attached to the coupon with regard to that they need to be able to prove that it's their birthday. And then this last part of the video was when they get into the store, they click a button to redeem the coupon, and then once they've redeemed the coupon, we're asking them how much they have spent on that day. That information gets integrated into a spreadsheet so that the business owner can calculate their ROI, or their return on investment. Okay, so this is the process. You build a Facebook ad, and when you go, this is like the particular method that we use, using what we call quick replies. So you create your ad copy, and then you give them this button called free gift. So once they come in, it says, hi Al, happy birthday, tap the button below to get your free gift. So when they press that, they, oh, this slide's like also the wrong way around. Okay, so this is your creative. So when they click the message, send message, they're going to get that button, free gift. Okay, so the coupon arrives by chat, so they get an image of the coupon, and then they get the terms and conditions. And then we can, as I said before, we ask for their email address and we ask for their mobile phone number, and then we can send them reminders on Messenger, SMS, and email. So multi-touch is very effective in keeping your business forefront of people's minds. So we can integrate with MailChimp very seamlessly with this platform that we use here called ManyChat, and all you need to do is connect your MailChimp account, and it's a seamless process. So it's built into the platform. Yeah, it's just showing you all you got to do is log in with your username and your password. Then this platform, bots.social, they're based in Brisbane. Exactly the same thing. They've got two integrations. They've got MailChimp or GetResponse. And again, with them, all you need to do is go over to the platform that you're using, grab your API key, and drop your API key in. So it's a little bit of a learning curve, but there's no coding involved. You just need to follow some instructions and to set it up, and you're away. And what you're doing is you're taking people that are coming in from your Facebook ad and into Messenger, and you're adding them to an email list. And so it is very important that you do that, because as much as we love Facebook Messenger and the bot building platforms, if you can just imagine that the lists that you build on Messenger, you don't own them, because should the platform go away, or should Facebook Messenger decide to make some changes or whatever, you lose your access to that list. So if you build an email list, it becomes a tangible asset. I know lists aren't valid for years and years and years. It's like, they're only valid for a short period of time while people are interested in a particular topic that, whatever it is that you're offering. But it's a tangible thing. It's like you can print out a list on a PDF and you can give it to someone. It's like people they make money selling email lists. So it's very important to create an email list out of your Messenger list. Okay, so this is the redemption that I was talking about in the video. So once people redeem the coupon, so they have to do that in the store, then we ask them, what is your total bill? Please enter a whole dollar amount, example $50. And so I've put in a figure there of 67, and it says, thank you for your business. We hope you enjoyed your birthday gift. Stay tuned for more exclusive VIP offers. So what we're doing now is we're automatically subscribing them, and we have an opportunity to send them a promotional message in the next 24 hours, or outside of the 24 hours, we can send them one more promotional message. So this whole system that I've demonstrated here with the birthday bot, it's digital, it's redeemable, and it's trackable. And we actually have a integration into a spreadsheet where we can show statistics with regard to reach, engagements, the number of redemptions, percentage of redemptions, and so forth. So now I'm going to go through a couple of bot case studies for you. So we did a Lucky Number Facebook Lives campaign. So the client was struggling with growing her messenger list. And so as you can see on the dashboard there, that there wasn't a huge increase in the number of subscribers in her on the Messenger platform. So the reason she wanted to increase her subscription in Messenger is because she does Facebook Lives, and she wants to send a notification to people to say, hey, I'm live. So she found that she moved away from her personal profile lives over to a business page because of being cautious about not running a business on a personal profile. And then she found that when she moved over to the business page, people weren't seeing the notifications, the built-in notifications on Facebook to say that someone has gone live. So what she wanted to do was use Messenger to boost the notifications over to her subscribers to let them know. So when she would go live, at the same time, she would send out a message to say, hey, I'm going live. Are you interested in joining the live? Okay, so the more people she has in her Messenger subscription, so she has a lot of people that have liked her page, and if she can get those people into Messenger, then when she goes live, people will get that notification, and so she could, and she's selling on live, okay? So that's the reason why she wanted to increase her subscriber rate. So I came in and I implemented a program called Lucky Numbers. And this is an organic growth method where using a comment on a post, people would be taken into Messenger and they would be issued a lucky number. And then during her live, and her lives could last anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, during her lives, she would then call out some numbers. In the first instance, we had it totally automated where the chatbot would select a number for her and then she would call it out. And then she found that it was actually just easier to just randomly pick a number, and she would call it out, and she would be able to verify it if she looks on the back end of the chatbot building platform, because she would be able to see the numbers that have been assigned to the subscribers. Anyway, cut a long story short, that increased her subscription rate by, that's an 80% organic growth. And then right at the end here, she also did a Facebook ad. And so that's a really interesting image to show you how effective Facebook ads are in growing your Messenger list. Okay, so this ad over here, this image over here shows you how my partner in Local Marketing Pro, they ran a campaign just for getting in leads, and I think it might have been real estate or something. So they got in 2 weeks 127 prospects on a $38 ad spend, so 127 leads, and these leads will be hot leads, because with Messenger, when people come into the bot, if it's real estate, you can, like right in the beginning, you can split your audience to those people who are wanting to sell and those people who are wanting to buy. And then you send out targeted, relevant conversations to people who want to buy, which would be a different conversation to somebody who wants to sell. So we also ran a viral giveaway contest, and in 48 hours we got the statistics. We collected 232 emails and phone opt-ins. We reached 7,500 people with 1,300 engagements, 152 reactions, 166 comments, and 44 shares, all on zero ad spend. So growth tools, how do you collect Messenger subscribers? So that last slide was the comment growth tool, where people would comment on a post, and then it was a viral giveaway, and we would then ask them to share. And each time that they participated in helping us, bring attention to the program, we would add them to on a row in a spreadsheet, so that when we did the giveaway draw, the more times they participated, the better chance they had of winning. So the comment growth tool is just a Facebook post that is attached to a chatbot, and that when somebody leaves a comment, then the person will get a message on their messenger. So here's an image of Seth Godin. Someone comments, and then the message goes, thanks for commenting, type prompt below to subscribe. Okay, so it's asking for subscription to something. Okay, so pretty much what I was saying. So another method is a landing page. So notice how on that image there, Messenger knows who I am. It says send to Messenger, Hilton Davido, not you. So that's the awesome thing about using Facebook Messenger. It's very personalized. So what happens here is, on the landing page, instead of having a form with asking for email and your name and your email, you just provide a button, and all they need to do is click send to message. If you're not logged into Messenger, then you will get another message there that is prompting you to sign in. So another growth tool that we have is a website chat plugin. So that you install on a website. You get the code from the chatbot building platform. You don't need to know what the code is. All you need to do is follow the instructions, and you just copy the code. And then in this particular case, you need to go to your website or give the code to your website developer, and that code needs to be placed into the header of each page. And then what happens is that you will get this blue, and it's customizable. You can change the color. You'll get that messenger symbol on the bottom right-hand side, and when people come to visit your page, they can have a conversation with you. So in this case, the message there is, hi, how can we help you? And so I prefer using the Messenger plugin, because I'm using Messenger and the chatbot, and so I want to keep all of my users on the one platform, rather than having another, because there's a whole bunch of different services that you can get for help desk type thing, people leaving questions and stuff like that. But yeah, with Facebook Messenger, you don't need to invest in a third-party platform to have conversation on your website. You can use Messenger. Okay, so another way to grow your subscriber list is to share with friends. So actually, in August, that share button is going away, but there is going to be another option, and that is a forward, which is sort of native to Messenger. It's usually got a little symbol on the right hand side of an image. Because that's a gallery there, it's not showing. So what happens then is when you forward the message, you would select who you're going to be sending it to, and then your people that you've chosen to send it to will get the card that you've sent to them. And then when they click on, for example, if they were to click on View on Web, then they would be directed into your chatbot and they would become a subscriber to the chatbot. Okay, so I know that you're all probably in different niches and stuff like that. So I've just picked a couple of things here. How businesses can use chatbots. So I'll just read through them. So professional bloggers, a paleo expert, for example, can drip messages and teach people how to eat healthier and then offer their course or coaching program. And okay, so if you have a product, an athletic company can segment their audience, send tailored running tips, and customize their product recommendations to sell the perfect running shoes. And if you're a service business, a business can teach you why, for example, copywriting is so important, and at the end of the sequence, offer the copywriting service to them. Okay, so how do you build a bot? All right, when you get into chatbots, the first thing you're going to be looking at when you Google is chatbots, and you're probably going to find that a lot of the searches are bringing up things like Dialogflow from Google, or Wit.ai from Facebook, IBM Watson or Lewis from Microsoft. These are all super powerful engines with natural language processing, machine learning, artificial intelligence capabilities, okay? And you're going to be daunted and you're going to be thinking, wow, where do I start? Okay, here's the thing, coming here tonight, you have learned that that's not where to start, because what I'm going to tell you is that there's two things here with chatbots. There's chatbots and chatbot building platforms, and then there's messenger marketing and messenger marketing platforms. So, some examples of messenger marketing platforms are Bots.social, ManyChat, MobileMonkey, ChatFuel. These are all no-code platforms. If you are a developer, there is opportunity to do some powerful integrations. They have APIs that are available, and you can do lots of amazing things with coding. But if you're a simple, if you're a business that just wants to create a simple message to get out to your customers, you do not need to code, or you do not need to know how to code. I actually wrote a blog, and it's no code or no code. So KNOW or NO code. And there I explained how that there's platforms where you can build chatbots using code, and then there's marketing platforms where you can build chatbots without any code. So Bots.social is a chatbot building platform that is based over in Brisbane. It's run by Mike Hilsden. He's co-founder. The developer is based over in Italy. I think it's, forget his name, I think it's Sylvester. Anyway. So another platform is, I think, did I skip one? Something going on with my clicker. Sorry about this, guys. Computer is just really slowed up. And it won't be long. Let's see if this changes now. Okay, so we got bots.social. I'm back. Sorry about that. Bots.social, ManyChat. I do a lot of my bot builds on ManyChat. And then we have a new player in town that has been founded by Larry Kim, who has a huge following and was very successful in another startup. And so, and he's got experience coming out of email marketing. And he started Mobile Monkey. And then there's ChatFuel, which is also a very popular platform. Now, having told you all about Facebook Messenger marketing and the amazing things that you can do with Messenger chatbots, I'm now going to tell you that you need to be cautious, okay? So Facebook have got rules, okay? And so you can't just go out there and just message everybody. And you probably could, but you stand at risk of having your Messenger account shut down. Sometimes they will shut you down temporarily if they find that there's like an overuse of Messenger. And if you're not following the terms of service, they can actually shut down your Facebook page. So what these terms of service are is like Facebook give you 3 basic message types. You got standard messages, subscription messaging, and then you got sponsored messaging. So standard messaging is anytime somebody interacts with your chatbot, you have an opportunity to send a message back to them. And so over the next 24 hours, you can have a communication with the person that has come into the chatbot. And you can, in that 24-hour period, you can send promotional content. After 24 hours, you can only send them one more message. Once you've sent that one message, there is no other way on standard messaging to send them a message again. And that's where your subscription messaging and your sponsored messaging come into play. To be able to send subscription messaging, and subscription messaging is purely non-promotional, and it's used for specific use cases like a news chatbot or something may be able to apply for subscription messaging. So for subscription messaging, you need to apply to be able to use subscription messaging. And so unless you have the application approved to send subscription messaging to people, then the alternative for you, or the other way for you to reach out to people on Messenger again, is to use a sponsored message, which is basically like an ad, or it's a paid service, and you can then send people messages through that method. So what you need to do is need to be creative and figure out ways to get people re-engaged in your chatbot so that you can start off the standard messaging again, and so that you could use email if people open those emails, send them a link, Facebook ads, and that's why I've sort of structured my business to providing specific templates, and it's basically through organic growth, through comments on Facebook pages or links that people will click, in different, wherever you can put a link or a Facebook ad. Get them into the chatbot, engage with them, deliver it, whatever it is that you have made in your offer, build your email list and your phone number lists for sending SMS and stuff like that. So another way with standard messaging, if you have their phone number, you can send them a text message and then you can give them a link back into the chatbot. Once they come back into the chatbot and they start to engage in the chatbot, then you are free to send them promotional content again. Messages, great, because you can send gifts, you can send gifts in like coupons, and you can send images, you can send audio files, you can deliver PDFs, ebooks. It's a really great platform for delivering rich content. What else can I say to you about the message types? Yeah, so currently with the standard messaging, there's a lot of people that will send, and I've done it as well myself, because you can. There's nothing that automatically stops you from sending a message after 24 hours and after you've sent that one extra message. And but you're at risk of being caught, and that is definitely the policy. So messages can be sent during a 24-hour window that resets anytime the person sends a message to the business, and then one additional bonus message may be sent outside the 24-hour window to follow up on the conversation. Cool. So, any questions? That's my QR code, okay? Or if you just go into that link over there, this will open up my birthday demo bot. And if you want the slides, just type in slides and you will get access to these slides. So, cool. Let me see what's on the next slide. There is no next slide. Awesome. Great. Let me just end this recording and then we will go into question time.